Well, thanks for opening up, Austin. I appreciate that. I know it takes a lot of courage to tell someone you don't know that well all that. But I like to start with a review of kind of what you just told me. And what I heard is there's a lot of sadness, not being accepted by your mother, some depression, a fear of going forward. You opened up a lot about the abuse, the trauma, both emotionally and physically, the nightmares that came along with that trauma. You even mentioned the ruminations of suicide. You contemplated that a couple times, or it popped through your head. And what I like to do is I like to look at the major issues or symptoms and kind of boil them down into themes or groupings, right? And what I see is I see a big depression chunk, you know, the fear of moving forward, and then I see another chunk of PTSD, post traumatic stress and disorder, and that's the beatings and the effects of those emotional and physical abuse. And from a cognitive perspective, cognitive being like the thoughts in your head, the what moves through your head maybe is a better thing, because some of the thoughts might not be yours. They might have been because of what happened to you, or your mother's beliefs, and the beliefs, your beliefs underlying those issues, those thoughts. And from a cognitive perspective, we're looking at the depression. We kind of believe that you getting abused emotionally and physically like that, a lot of those thoughts that go through your head are from what happened to you, and you maybe take on that persona, if that makes sense. And from the depression, or not the depression, but the PTSD side of things, the trauma side of things, that's basically you being in an environment where you don't feel safe, and you're always second guessing yourself or worrying about what's going on in your life and what could happen. Is that pretty clear? And if we try to boil those things down further, maybe not with the depression, but with the trauma, or well, probably both of them, it's an underlying sense of I'm not worthy, I'm not loved, I'm not safe, you don't care for me. Does that make sense? Okay.